Okay, let's get started. So we're nearing our launch date, which is May 1st, and one of the big pushes for TwoFluent is giving teachers the ability to create video courses. And so that has been the primary focus so far for this update. Alongside, I guess one of the bigger portions of this update is actually notifications. So while I was building out the video course feature, uploading videos, all that, because of the asynchronous nature of uploading videos, I needed a way to notify uh, teachers when their video had finished processing. And so with that, I added in notifications to TwoFluent. So in-app notifications as well as push notifications. So I can kind of see, if you're not familiar with push notifications, they're just a way for, if even if you have the website closed or it's not open, you can still receive notifications of events that happen. So the notifications we're supporting are for when someone goes and buys your course or your package or reserves a time with you, as well as for direct messages, and also when your video finishes processing when you're uploading videos for our course. So I can go and check the settings I have for this site. I don't have any permissions granted right now, but this is something that happens when you log in or sign up. You could be prompted to essentially give permission. So here it is right here. So TwoFluent wants to show notifications. So if we block this, well, we won't ever be prompted again. And the only way to get to it would be clicking on this, at least in Chrome, and then adding the permission. So I'll go ahead and allow the permission. And now we should all be set for receiving notifications or push notifications. So we also notice that we have this bell here, and this is where we'll see notifications come up for in-app notifications. So while I'm using the app or I have the website open, I'll see notifications come up here. So let me go ahead and go to the dashboard. And one of the big things was making the courses. We've also added in the notifications as well as the earnings and the lesson packages. So there's quite a bit that has been added to TwoFluent since my last update. So I'll go ahead and go to my courses, and so I'm still building out this course functionality, so you can go in and add your courses here. But I will focus on the course builder. So every course here that I have the option to go to the course builder page. So I'll click on that. And now I'm on my course. So this is the photo I put for the course. Obviously I could change this photo. That's just a photo I've uploaded. And then I have like my modules here on the side. Some of them have some gibberish names. It's just me making test data and stuff. So I can go in and see, okay, oh, this module here has all these lessons in it. And I can go and edit this lesson. I can change which module it's attached to, what lesson it is. So this test lesson is number 1, so maybe I want to make it number 2, and I'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, that will swap its position with test lesson 2. And yeah, everything will order correctly with that. So I can add in more lessons. If I want to add in lesson, I can just go in and give it a title and add that lesson. So I'm gonna do new lesson. Okay, probably when you're creating lessons, you probably want to give it better names than that. So this is new lesson, it's number 10 in the sequence. And so you notice, okay, I still have that edit, I can delete the lesson, but I also have this kind of video file icon here, button here. So if I click on that, I can essentially upload a video. So we're using this Uppy plugin, and it works with the TUS protocol, which allows for resumable uploads. So a lot of times videos can be very large, and because of that, you may not be sitting at your computer all the time, or maybe there's a failure, right? So your browser, for whatever reason, disconnects, or there's some issue while you're uploading the video. or you close your browser tab and then it stops the upload process for that video. So if I was uploading a video and I closed TwoFluent, then it would stop the upload of that video, which would be bad. And so we're using the TUS protocol, so that the upload can resume when we reestablish connection, if we've lost connection, or if we go back to the page or reopen the tab. So I'll go ahead and select a video, and I'll just select a random one, and then I'm all good. So all I have to do is just hit upload, and I'll get progress as far as upload process goes. And this is being uploaded to Cloudflare for video streaming. So that's uploaded, but it's not processed yet. So it takes a while. So if I even click on here, I won't have any videos. I can see that like these other ones have videos here, and they work just fine. But this one doesn't have a video. But look, I just got an update. And the update was, new lesson, your video has been processed and is ready to review. So I just got this notification. That's awesome. So if I click on this now, there's a video there now, and that was the video I uploaded for that lesson. So yeah, once this right here, it's still a little bit of an issue, but yeah, you don't want to like double upload a video to a lesson. So still working out fixing that. So this will disappear once the lesson has a video. You can't change the video for a lesson. If you want to like change a video for a lesson, you just have to delete the lesson, make a new lesson, and then add a different video. That's how you do it. So I can go and visualize my lesson. So if I clicked on it, I would just go to this course page, because that's where it is. This is the lesson there. I can see that there, and I can also go to my notification center. And so these are all notifications I've received. If I clicked on this, I'd go back to that course page. So that's kind of where the notifications come in, and it's very helpful for the videos, for uploading videos, that you can get notified when your video has finished processing and it's ready to go. And so yeah, that's kind of the purpose of the notification. So I'll show you a little bit more in depth, like how notifications work. So let's go ahead and I'll show an example of when someone like buys something. So when you're a teacher on the platform, you want to be notified when someone buys something from you. And before, I've been in the past mainly been focusing on using email to notify users. So I still focus on email to notify students when they've purchased something, so they'll get a purchase receipt. But they will also, if it's like a private lesson or a group lesson, something they've scheduled, they will get an email of that notification. They'll have the ability to add an event to their calendar, so either their Apple Calendar, Google Calendar, whatever type of calendar, they can download an ICS file, so a calendar file, and add to their calendar. And if they've logged in with Google, they can sync their calendar automatically. So anytime they reserve something with a teacher, or a teacher goes and creates an event, if the user is using a Google account, or when they sign up or log in, they signed in with Google, then it will automatically sync with their Google Calendar. But we still need a way to show teachers that someone's purchased one of their classes, so they'll be aware that, okay, maybe I have something coming up, and I probably should open TwoFluent and be aware of that, so I don't miss my lesson time. So yeah, push notification was part of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and close TwoFluent, just to kind of show you the push notification process. So like I said, I have this enabled, the notifications enabled. I'll go ahead and close TwoFluent, and I'm going to go to my database, and I've already pre-filled a bunch of information for like a purchase record. So a lot of it's just gibberish, and so, but it's for a course. So this is a purchase record when someone buys a video course. So I'll go ahead, and this is for me, my teacher, right? Myself, someone bought a video course from me, and this is just a demo. So I'll go ahead and upload. Oh, something is null. Let me go ahead and see. Oh, yeah, I have to give it. Okay. test course. Let me go ahead and add that in, and there you go. So that's there. And as we're looking at this, we should get a notification here soon. Okay, so I realized as I was making this video that when you're screen recording, you can't show notifications. So like push notifications that come in won't come up. So I've taken a screenshot of kind of what it looks like. This is on Mac OS what the notification would look like, and it would just come up basically immediately once the notification is sent. You'll see a push notification like that. And if you clicked on it, it would take you to the correct URL or location on the web application. I know the text here is a little confusing. I fixed the text, but yeah, this is what the notification would look like if you're receiving push notifications. And also did get a notification here in the app. And so yeah, the in-app notification will show when you're on the app. If you're not on the app, the push notification will show. So you'll see that. And I also should have gotten an email. So if I go to my email here, I got an email here. Someone has purchased a course from you. You can open that and go to my transactions and see, okay, this test transaction, that's the one that someone just purchased. So here's a course here that they got, and I can see that information there. So yeah, if I go to my notification center, I'll see it there, as well as here in this like notification preview. Let me just kind of show you what it looks like on mobile. So this is what it would look like, your notifications on mobile. And it looks like this in the dashboard. Click on this and okay, go. Click on that and see that in my earnings. Obviously the earnings doesn't really look good for mobile. Tables are kind of hard to do for mobile views because they have this like horizontal scroll you have to do just because they're too long. I don't think for the earnings I will be making this. Maybe someday we'll optimize this for mobile, but for the time being it'll just be like this. But yeah, that's notifications in action.